solo oi nene Tongora bue kone solo oi nene.
It is the month of September in Ziro, and the sun is already high up in the sky by 7:30 in the morning. In the traditional village homestay at Tajang village, it is time for a traditional Apatani breakfast. If a beautiful day at the splendid Ziro Valley begins with a hearty traditional meal, how much better is that than staying at a hotel and being just tourists? While in Ziro, homestays like this ensure that a traveler gets a full experience of the place, its scenic landscapes, and more importantly, the culture of its people, the Apatanis.
I am at my favorite spot today. My favorite spot not only because I have a very good view of Ziro from here, but also because I can literally look down at the white wall from here. Yes, I am looking down at Ziro Valley from a hill which is more than 1,000 feet from rest of the people at Ziro Valley. The Apatani oral story tells us that the Apatanis settled down at Ziro Valley about more than 500 years ago. We don't have any historical evidence, but oral story tells us such stories that we migrated to this place some 500 years ago.
Ngunu Ziro is a handful of socially active and environmentally responsible Apatani men who form the community-based NGO in the Ziro Valley. They have been working towards sustainable development in the area since some time now. It is Ngunu Ziro who have been setting up these non-profit making homestays, devoid of any advertising.
We have homestays in different settings in order to cater to the interests of the different types of people. The particular homestay where we are now is located at Tajang village. So this is ideal for those people who are interested in typical Apatani village, because this is located in the middle of a village. The idea of homestay is that the local people should be able to show the tourist the real picture of a village life, of the local life, how they live, what they eat, what are the activities, what are their daily activities, and the tourist can have first-hand experience of what the tribal life is like.
This specific homestay is located in Tajang village, and it gives the traveler a feel of the traditional tribal village life of the Apatani tribe. Equipped with modern facilities, the homestay has a typical Apatani living room with an in-house stove cum heater. It is very typical of Apatani homes, and the food is cooked and the local alcohol brewed on the same stove. Daily chores are carried out at Tajang in the same way as they were ages ago, with the exception of the occasional car driving past or a rather out-of-place modern house. Everything else seems to be stuck in a time warp. The harvesting season is at its peak, and the villagers are out in the fields. It is mostly women that one sees harvesting the crop in the rice fields of the Ziro Valley. Apatanis as a tribe are closely associated with bamboo and rice cultivation. Tajang village has a bamboo grove, like every other village in the valley. The bamboo grove of Tajang village is right next to the homestay. Morning and evening birdwatching walks there are an enjoyable fringe benefit.
It's come up from the rhizome, no? Rhizome is spread like that. That is one by one is come. One is too tight. We have to, when we harvest it, one is tight, then we have to cut.
Okay, one you cut.
Even it's too tight, then we take out the shoot also for vegetables.
Okay. So it's obvious we use this, and once this portion is cut out, this will be used for fencing.
Yeah, we do
great fencing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and even if we take this out, even this can be used for brooms and all those things.
Oh, okay.
Ngunu Ziro has been working at the grassroots level as a government-recognized NGO in Ziro, Arunachal Pradesh. They have been working towards creating awareness amongst children to keep Ziro green and clean. At the Vivekananda Kendra Vidyalaya, Ngunu Ziro organized a zero waste program. The students of grades 6 and 7 who were a part of this program seem to have learnt interesting new lessons through Ngunu Ziro's initiatives. Their newfound euphoria about conservation and sustainability could be seen on their faces.
The things which can be reused, that we should reuse, and the things which are harm for us, that should be reduced, and the things which can be recycled, which can be reused again, that can be recycled.
Ziro Zero.
The vast Ziro Valley has many villages spread out in all directions amongst its massive rice plains. Some of these are old villages, while some are new satellite settlements. Ngunu Ziro has smartly taken up the initiative to have 3 different homestays in varied settings and with different USPs. One homestay is at Ziro, and it is located on the way to Tale Valley Reserve.
हम लोगों ने एक होम स्टे का कंसेप्ट जो शुरू किया है 28 में 2010 को हम लोगों ने ये शुरू किया है। और अब होटल्स में आकर के जैसे आप बैठ के सिर्फ अब जीरो को जानना चाहते हैं तो बाहर ही आप जान पाएंगे, लेकिन अगर होम स्टे का ऐसा है अगर हमारे पास आते हैं तो हम यहाँ पर हमारे घर में आपको ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हम जीरो के बारे में आपको जानकारी देने की कोशिश करते हैं, आपतानी के बारे में जानकारी देने की कोशिश करते हैं। इसका रहन सहन खान पीन जितना भी होता है जो हमारे घर में जो पकता है वो सब हम अपने बगीचा में उगाया हुआ को खिलाते हैं उन सबको। अपतनी हेरिटेज टूर कह करके यहाँ पर आपको सारा चीज़ देख सकते हैं। यहाँ आपको देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे हमारी पहले पुरखों ज़माने में क्या क्या अच्छा चीज़ था। जैसे हम लोग कहता है उई आज्ञा बोलता है, जहाँ पर सारा अंडा का एक गार्डन जैसा है उसमें ले जाते हैं दिखाते हैं, और जगह जगह पे ले जाते हैं। जहाँ हम लोग जो आपतानी जब माइग्रेशन होके आए थे तो कहाँ कहाँ हम लोग ठहरे थे और कहाँ कहाँ ठहर करके कहाँ कहाँ किस तरह से हम लोग यहाँ पर अलग अलग दिशाएं में चले गए, ये सब जगह को दिखाते हैं।
When they migrated to this place, they sowed the seed of prisa, the pine tree, here on this very spot. And these trees are said to be the trees when it was planted when the Apatanis migrated to this place. And interestingly, they are named after 6 women. These 6 trees are named after 6 women who are believed to have planted these trees. So the names are Bumi, Buvyang, Soki, Soli, and Yalyo and Yabo. So it is significant that they are named after the women, and it also indicates the role the women played in the Apatani society in the past.
Right in the middle of a biodiversity hotspot, it is a place where one is woken up by loud chirping and calls of exotic birds and animals. With a full-size bamboo grove right behind it, the homestay offers food made from homegrown organic vegetables. With modern interiors and comfortable bedrooms, the homestay ensures a calm and rejuvenating experience in Ziro. A camping and trekking trip to Tale Valley is very convenient from here, giving the travelers a glimpse into the rich flora and fauna of the valley. Speaking of biodiversity and wildlife, Ngunu Ziro and its members are themselves very active wildlife and biodiversity enthusiasts. Ziro has an incredible number of species of moths and butterflies, with different varieties of day-flying and night-flying ones. In 2012, around this time of the year, Ngunu Ziro, under the leadership of Dr. Tage Kano, discovered a new day-flying species of moths in the Tale Valley Wildlife Reserve. The NGO and its members aim for a balanced, sustainable and self-sufficient society which can exist in ultimate harmony with the nature around. The inspiration is the ancient traditions and folklore of the Apatanis, which have always been based on these ideals. Though primarily a rice cultivating tribe, Apatanis have always had fruit orchards in their backyards and cattle and poultry in their homes. One homestay that gives the traveler that particular experience is at Sakosi in Ziro. Located right next to a stream and facing the mountains on the western fringe of the Ziro Valley, the homestay has a wide swath of fruit orchards and vegetable farms.
I am running a homestay in Sakosi area in Ziro village. Ngunu Ziro का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है ये बेसिकली हम लोग का होमस्टे का मेनली ये कॉन्सेप्ट है कि हम लोग अच्छा मतलब हॉस्पिटलिटी देना है. जैसे हमारा घर में होता ट्रेडिशनली हमारा फायर प्लेस है तो उसमें बैठ के सभी लोग बहुत इंजॉय करते हैं. होम स्टे एक अच्छा चीज़ है. सिर्फ इसमें आपका 1-2 रुपया फ़ायदा मिलता ये नहीं है, लेकिन आपस में हम एक दूसरे से भी बहुत सीखते हैं और एक दूसरे को शेयर करता है.
Guests staying at this homestay would have a first-hand experience of the Apatani style of cultivation as they can participate in the daily chores at the vegetable farms and fruit orchards. The vegetables and fruits produced is of the best quality and completely organically grown. High-end bicycles are on offer at the homestay, which the guests can use to further explore the area. Ngunu Ziro has adopted a model of tourism which is purely a learning experience, much more enriching than the regular touristy visits. It has evolved as a means of promoting the culture and the very way of life of the Apatanis. They have had inquisitive travelers from all around the world staying at their homestays, and it is this window that they are providing into their very homes that has attracted international travelers. At the same time, the same window has brought up the eco-friendly way of life at a global platform. Ngunu Ziro's concept of responsible tourism has been globally recognized. The basics lie in the fact that everyone involved, from tourists to tour operators to the local residents, takes responsibility for their actions. This works perfectly for the good of the environment and makes sustainability realizable. This model is in sync with the Apatani culture because of the love for nature that Apatanis have traditionally had. This is what probably makes the tribe of the Apatanis progressive and forward-thinking. Their lifestyle's harmony with the environment, their existence amidst nature, and their thinking and vision.